Hello, 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 hello. Welcome in, you guys. Welcome back. Good afternoon, good mornings, good evenings, wherever you are. You are definitely welcome here. Welcome back to Central of Concave Souls Tarot, where you have officially been put on notice of the requirement to love yourself mercilessly and never look back. This is Psychic Medium and Divine Miss Sunny. I'm very excited to be with you all my babies. I love you guys. Smooches. Yes. If you're new here, welcome on in to where love is truly unlimited. Thank you all so much, first of all, for your likes, your subscribes, your shares, your super thanks, and of course, your beautiful comments where we are able to commune on a deeper level. Very excited to see what's going on in you all's energy for an update. Let's see. Well, somebody definitely wanted to talk to you. That's first of all. Somebody definitely wanted to talk to you. There's been a lot of absence between you and this individual that they're wanting a break. Somebody's wanting to come in. Somebody's wanting you to stop. Somebody can't stand the absence of you in their life. First of all, that's the thing. Somebody is wanting. This could definitely very well be somebody here. Who walked away from you when things got tough, or was avoiding the responsibilities in the relationship with you. But you're definitely focused on your work, focused on your family. You could be spending time with family, or just very much so monitoring who is receiving your energy. Definitely focus on yourself, your dreams, your goals. Whoever this is definitely made you feel unappreciated in this relationship. They were always looking for a good time, looking for a hookup, or looking for, other influence outside of the relationship. Definitely somebody here who sabotaged the connection always, with the hopes of rebuilding it. So this is definitely someone here who sabotages relationships all just to come back. Or at least that's what they thought in this situation with you. There's some type of truth that was revealed here, or that they want to reveal regarding why they separated with you or from you. There's this undeniable chemistry between you and this person. They've been doing a lot of reflecting here, trying to have faith, that the two of you are going to come back together. That this love is definitely not over between the two of you. They're definitely hoping that they have not run out of time they hope you're waiting on them to evolve and grow and move on to the next phase, which would be the phase after they heal what's been broken inside of them. This is the individual who had a history here of not being able to release the past. But they're definitely wanting a new chapter with you. This is someone who definitely could have been doing a lot of gossiping in the past, especially reviving the breakup. They could have been doing a lot of talking. They're not doing that anymore. There's a complete change here going on. That they cannot take this space that's between the two of you. Like, for real. They're trying to pretend like they're not stressed out, but they definitely are. There's some form of indecision taking place here. What's that all about? While they're reminiscing about you. So there definitely could be somebody else involved or in the picture here that they've been dealing with. They don't want to run from you anymore, though. Whatever it is they're doing, or whoever they're with, they don't want. So I don't even understand why this indecisive energy is here. What are they trying to decide on? Let's take a look at that card. What's this indecision energy? Spirit. What's going on with the indecision? Talk to me about that, Spirit. What's this indecisive energy? What's this one? Self-indulgent. Self-indulgence. Yeah, there's something regarding... there's also the Three of Candles here. Somebody told definitely a white lie in order to even be able to get this person. But with these white candles here, you're definitely not of this earth realm. You're this person's spiritual guide, divine light. There's a lot of wonderful energy with you that they want to be a part of. But this person being in this indecisive energy, especially about, there's a presence of a third party here. They're trying to decide whether, whoever this person is they're dealing with, though, is somebody that is a low vibrational person that allows them to sit in this shadow side of themselves. And they're needing to do this shadow work. They need to learn to appreciate themselves and all that kind of stuff. This is somebody here who's definitely still unhealed, or they're working, trying to decide if there's a lot of confusion about them ascending. What am I saying? There's a lot of confusion here concerning this person ascending. For real. Okay, let's move on. Let's see what's going on here. I invoke our angels, light, divine beings, heavenly hosts, and floors of divine works. On behalf of my beautiful and my handsome collective on tonight. Or excuse me, well, it's not nighttime. What am I talking about tonight? I'm so used to doing this at nighttime. You get at this divine time. Whenever my babies are watching this, give me something for the main energy. This individual is showing up in the collective's energy, which they keep showing up, because they want you so bad. But they don't want to let go of... See, it's just been easier for this person to be in the shadow side. That's what I'm saying. They know if they leave this shadow energy, this shadow version of themselves, or this lower version of themselves, it's like, what are they afraid of? It's not giving them anything. They're not happy with doing what they're doing. They're not happy with the third party or whatever. So, because when they left, I guess that's what they were seeking or yearning after. That experience or of, living out on the edge, or, I'm getting that vibe where it was too mundane for them to be in a relationship, or a real relationship, right? This is definitely somebody who was not used to, you were their first real relationship. I mean, for real, Glenn. That's what I'm picking up on. This individual was used to rummage, dealing with toxic people, karmics. You know what I mean? You were this person's you are their real true love, like, for real. You were brought into this person's life to stop them from destroying their own life. And by you doing that, the reward was not only them building themselves up, but having the love of their life at the same time. Like the divine, you were really a showering of a blessing to this individual. They don't even, well, now I see their understanding, but they still, to me, are not understanding the depth of who you really are. Like, even for them to even be sitting in this indecisive energy, I mean, it's wild to me. Because they have nothing wherever they are, or whatever they're doing, is not fulfilling them. So, I just don't understand, or else they wouldn't be thinking about you. So, what's going on in the main energy from these cards? We'll start with these. I invoke our angel, light, divine beings, heavenly hosts, and floors of divine works on behalf of my beautiful and my handsome collective out there on today. This beautiful Sunday. And I also eradicate all entities of evil that are trying to continuously roam about the mist of a breath they will not take. And we bind you now, devil, and we erase you as the chalk to the drawing board. And it is so, thus saith the divine. We have unexpected outcome showing up in the reverse. Things didn't go the way I planned. Someone's definitely hoping that something goes in their favor here with that showing up in the reverse. Why is this showing up for spirit? Someone's hoping that something goes in their favor. Okay. Yeah, not today showing up. Boundaries and hurt. Avoiding conversation. Not dealing with this person. Still upset. So you're not dealing with this person. You definitely set boundaries with them. They definitely hurt you. Person broke your heart. You're not dealing with them. Also, this is someone who could definitely be very sharp with their words or saying very hurtful things that you don't deserve. But that's the thing. They're hoping that you let your guard down enough for them to have this conversation with you. Because remember at the beginning of the reading, it was the energy of someone wanting to talk to you very desperately or badly here. This is someone here who's been avoiding you, hoping you will reach out most likely. But it's not your job to reach out at this point. This is somebody who broke your heart, who brought a lot of pain, arguments, fights, competition, all kinds of weirdo stuff into your life. And then they had the nerve enough to walk out of your life. I mean, real talk. And then, at some point they got to stop being a weakling. Right? It's really funny to me when I'm picking up from this energy. This is somebody here who's big on image. And they don't like to look weak. I'm picking up on the masculine energy. But the part that they don't get is what they're doing is what's weak. It's like somebody doing everything to make themselves look weak, but not wanting to be perceived as weak at the same time. That's not even making sense. 11:11 just showed up on the clock. I've been saying that all day, y'all. This person is about to reach out to you. I'm telling you. I've been saying 10:10, 11:11 all day. Like, for real. Every time I look at the clock. And 222. I saw the number 1. You're definitely manifesting a new beginning. Or someone's manifesting a positive outcome, a positive new beginning with you. Collective. But yeah, it's like they need to recognize what they're doing and how they move is weak. Like, and they want to be perceived as not weak or not or strong or whatever. But the moves they make, the actions they take, the way they carry on, everybody is perceiving them to be weak. I don't get it. Like, everything they do, because strong people don't move like this. Strong people can be real, right? They don't have to be fake. They don't have to wear a mask. 12:12 just showed up on the clock. They don't have to lie to people to get ahead or whatever. They don't have to hold back their emotions or whatever. And it's not to come down on this person, but they need to understand. This is for understanding. They need to really grasp that opening your heart, being vulnerable, being true to who you are, being authentic, being healed or doing the work to be healed, all of that is strong. That's real strength. Being real with yourself, being real with someone else. Because you can't even be real with another individual unless you're real with yourself. How can you be real with anyone if you're lying to yourself and if you're in denial about your own self? That is weakness. That is what weakness is. Feeling like you have to meet societal norms. Feeling like you have to please other people to fit in order to keep up an image. I'm picking up on that type of person. People who, someone who is a people pleaser. I'm not getting it. That all those things are weak. That's what this person, the way this person is carrying on is weak. So they need to understand that part. They need to build their confidence up here. They need to be, first of all this right here, what I'm definitely seeing is this person is definitely hoping that things go in their favor. Why did this pop out? Third party. Something's definitely been revealed about this third party. This just popped out. Did y'all see that? I wasn't even ready, and this popped out. Something about this third party here was definitely revealed. Some type of secret that they didn't want to get out. So something definitely going on behind the scenes. Something that, there's a secret that was revealed here about this third party. Yeah, that they're a snake. Bottom of the deck. They're a snake. A wolf in sheep's clothing. They're definitely not somebody that they can trust. That they were chasing after and they detached from you. For. That keeps showing up. And now all they're doing is reminiscing about you. Because it definitely didn't work out. So, what else is going on here, Spirit? They're definitely hoping that you are not going to just forever turn your back on them. You all could definitely still be hurt over this. You know, you're doing well for yourself. But you definitely have boundaries up to this person. First of all, they have not come correct yet. That's what I'm just not getting here. When is this person going to come correct? What's going on here? Because at this point, nobody cares. Okay, we already know you cheated. We already know you've been dealing with the third party that you're not happy with. We already know that you've been unhealed for forever. And you refuse to heal yourself from the pain of your past. Or whatever. We already know. So what's going on here? There's nothing that this person can tell you that's going to shock you. That's the only thing. I keep getting that there's no shock value, boo. Like, whatever it is, just go and be a woman or a man and come clean. I mean, I don't get this. And come forward with what you want to do. Because grown people don't getting tired of waiting. So what's going on? Ain't nobody 15 out here this week. We're talking about grown people. Adults. And ain't nobody sitting up waiting and waiting. Like, what's going on here? Because that's another thing that's further making you be like, not today. That's what this person, it's like everything they're doing is making you move further away from them. Like all this waiting game and not talking to you, not calling you to be real with you. Because you and them both know that they messed this up. Like, come on. Just quit it. I mean, out with the shenanigans at this point. They know that they need to reach out to you if they want to make some work. So what's the deal? Like, I don't get it. And that's further making you not trust them, not be able to depend on their word, not believe anything they say. All this distance is doing that they're doing with this, trying to play some waiting game, waiting on you to reach out. How are they waiting on you to reach out if they betrayed you? Somebody. Okay, it's time for a break. I cannot with this. I mean, what? I mean, is this real? That's what I mean. It just can't be. A lot of stuff I hear when people start talking, and I hear people's voices and all this talking in these readings. I'm not. You can't be real. Like I can't. You're not. I mean, for real, y'all. What am I listening to? Like for real. This person can't be real. I mean, also, it's some type of shame in this person's energy about things not going their way. That's another thing with this pride. What is going on? It's like they walked away, and it's like they got this pride about things not going. Why would okay? It didn't pan out. Oh well, and it's not like that didn't happen before. I'm pretty sure they went off and did this before in the past. I mean, what's the deal? I mean, are you trying to be in a loving, committed relationship or not? Are you trying to be with your soulmate or not? This person needs to get down to the nitty gritty, for real. They're looking at that they need to make healthier choices if they want to have this unconditional love with you and move into this new phase that you're in. They want this, but they're still trying to wear some poker face and running around with these other options, or they're worried about you out on the dating scene. But they know that if that is the case, that's what they deserve. They lied to you. They were dishonest, and they were dealing with this third party behind your back. So you got out the way. You say, okay, that's essentially what happened. I don't know why people think that because they want to get out and cheat. I mean, let's break this down. I don't know why people think when they're in a relationship, when they decide to go off and betray somebody, they betray their partner and go off and be with a third party. Why do people believe that you're supposed to be involved in that? I don't boo, this your mess. Like what? That's what they don't understand is you're not just having a third party, but you're involving me in this bull. That's what people don't understand. I don't want no. You said, look, I don't want no part of this. When you found this out, you're like, okay, boo, I'm gone. I'm not your third party. How the hell am I your third party? Are you turning me into some type of triangulation? I don't want no part of this. Like, sir or ma'am, like, what is going on here? Why do people do this? You can't just they think they just going off the sleepovers. No, you're not. You're putting me in something that I don't want to be a part of. And that's what this person needs to get through their skull. You betrayed me, boo. Like, what's your deal? They were lying their ass out. Oh, God. So what's the deal now? This is girl, I done told y'all. There's something going on behind the scenes. About this person wanting a new beginning with you. I keep saying it. What's at the bottom of the deck? Yeah, higher commitment. Your ex or whoever was in your life, they want a higher level of commitment with you. I'm telling y'all, there's a lot of passion and desire still here. This is an undeniable connection. You guys were supposed to be together for eternity. This is a soul union, a soulmate. And there's a disagreement going on behind the scenes. Because guess what? It's going down wherever they're at. Because they're ready to go. And they want to come. I keep saying this. And the momentum is doing nothing but rising. Because this person is letting go of whatever they're doing so they can come be with you. That's what this on this person's mind. We're going to use the All Is Madness deck here. You guys, this is one of my decks. I'm going to use here to get some confirmation on this. And this is the All Is Madness Archery deck, the Quorum of the Pseudo-Psyche. Let's see what's going on here. Why is this person, and we see now here that they're hoping that things go in their favor, which is a new beginning with you. They're hoping that you're not going to turn your back. There's a fear of you them being rejected. There's also that going on. There's a fear of you rejecting them if they come forward. Or they're in fear of the two of you getting into an argument. You know, because you're going to want to have a conversation. They could be avoiding a conversation with you about what happened in the past. Because there's a lot of shame and guilt. And so they're in fear of you, just really saying goodbye. You know what I mean? Or the two of you getting into an argument over what happened. And it not leading to a new beginning. That's the thing. A wetland of fluctuations. There's a lot of emotion going on. Yeah. Options. This is about options. Weighing options. Careful what you choose. What's going on with this outcome this person is seeking? Oops. Talk to me about this outcome. Things going in their favor. Ooh, this a lot. What's this about? And test things. I mean, somebody is going crazy. The presence of the number 9 is here. This is the Insanity Inspection card number 9. Regarding and test things. I mean, if somebody's stomach is turning. Like, their intestines are shaking. Because they're definitely worried about a new beginning here with you. Like, for real. Somebody is thinking about this day in and day out. They're planning this. Like, yeah. We also have, there is asphyxiation. Yeah, we have Insanity Inspection card number 8. You guys, that's the 9 of Swords and the 8 of Swords. Somebody cannot get this out of their head. They cannot get you out of their head. They're in a mental prison. They're asphyxiated. This is the card of asphyxiation. They're asphyxiated on you. Like, on this outcome. Like, coming your way, a lot of fear, a lot of emotions surrounding you not listening to them or hearing them out, or not it being in agreement with what they're talking about. Or, I don't know why I'm picking up too on terms. You guys agreeing on terms when you have a conversation about a new beginning. There could be a disagreement, because right now you definitely have boundaries up. So there could be a disagreement on what you're expecting from this person. Or them not wanting to get in alignment with that. But they definitely want to. Because they're asphyxiated on this. We also have capering with the bomb of skeletons. The residue of ill decisions. Yeah, they can't. See, that's the problem. Make the correct decisions that will enhance your life. Forgive yourself. This person is struggling with forgiving themselves for what they've done to you. And they're suffering over, that's why we have the intestines card here. Their suffering is literally making them sick every time they think about all that they've done to you, and it was for nothing. That's what's wild about this. This person did all this for nothing. And then they gained nothing. Because whenever they went and did what they did, they're not happy. They're miserable. I mean, really. They could even be sick with the intestines card showing up. Yeah. Your energy is beautiful. You're showing up as the definitive self. The you that was created from the faces of the deep. The you that cannot be harmed by the devices of evil. You've reached a new level of consciousness. You have ascended here. I mean, seriously. That's why your boundaries are up. We have showing up for confirmation of your boundaries. Here, the flocks of wolves. A card is showing up. Take off the blindfolds. Yeah, you took the blindfolds off to this person. That's what happened. To the truths you are unwilling to face. There was something here that you were unwilling to face regarding this person. And you faced it. You faced those things that you were unwilling to see. And you moved on. Accountability and awareness. Only you can define your magnificent story. You took the power back on your life. Yeah, you were definitely in an entanglement here. We have habitat of 8-legged faces. Yeah, that's the card of entanglement. Yeah, the circles of hell that were seeking your entrance. Yeah. You took immediate heavenly guidance and action towards you began protecting yourself here. You were definitely guided by the divine to escape this situation. Absolutely. Talk to me, what is this disagreement about? This person wishing you viewed or could see their side of the story? What exactly are they wishing for you to see? What's this about? Okay. We have sharpening winds at the barn door. Prophetic change is near. Dismounting of planetary illusions. Careful to resist change. Yeah. See, that's the thing. There's an illusion that was dismantled by the divine here. Regarding this person. Regarding this relationship. Yeah. And that's what where the disagreement is lying. This somebody they don't want you to see, or they just want you to accept that they're resisting change. But that's not gonna work. That's what therein comes the tower. With this new beginning taking place. Because this person cannot resist change. You first of all, they can't because you've changed. You've ascended, you've changed. You are not the same person that was allowing this person to use you or allowing to get over on you. Or allowing you, once you found out about this, you left and you began working on yourself. Not again, you held them accountable because you held yourself accountable to the truth. That's what I'm saying here. So how therein, therefore, does this person believe that they can come back into your life and they have not changed? Like that's where this disagreement is coming into. This person has to change. Like they have to meet you where you're at, or else they're gonna miss the mark. Enmity of Night Jasmine at the bottom of the deck. Opposition of opponents. What am I saying? Hostility surrounding you. Be cognizant of what's happening around you. You have to be careful when dealing with this. See, that's the problem. That's why you have your boundaries up. Because you don't got time to be worried about if you can trust this person. You know, have they really changed? It's like they can come in saying they changed, but then a couple days go by, you realize you're in an argument with this person or they haven't changed for real. You don't got time for that because you've already evolved. You've already grown here. Surpass who you were, the version of yourself when you were with this person. That's the problem here. Absolutely. This is someone who continuously injects the venom of life. They depend on the heart of the earth realm. And they're continuously stricken by this is someone who's just very disappointed. See, the problem is they're disappointed here because they cannot force feed you an illusion anymore. Yeah, you're involved in a prophetic change. See, there's one thing to change or be in the process of changing. But you, collective, are in a prophetic change, which is totally different. This person can't even place you. I mean, real talk. You're in a prophetic change. So, you're only listening to the divine. You're not, and you have people opposing your change too. It's not just this person. There's plenty of people who are pissed off or feeling like they can't place you, because, you've changed. They don't know what you're on. Yeah. And you're very cognizant about what's happening around you. Absolutely. This is someone here who is stricken now by the disappointments of their life. Yeah. That what they need to be doing is to be seeking after the cleansed heart, of which only the divine can bestow upon you. They need to be seeking guidance from the divine, which is something else that they may not be doing. Yeah, the planet of crystals are here. You're a visionary, collective. You're in a prophetic change, which means the divine is altering the entire course of your life. You are being set upon a rock here. I don't know who I'm talking to, but you're very powerful here. You're a visionary, and whatever you're doing, you're a divine. My guys, look at this. Journeying inward. You journeyed inward here. You are a symbol of divine timing. You are chosen. Yeah, solely for the pursuit of divine works. Your time is eternal in God alone. Who am I talking to? The playwright of crystals is here. I mean, you have ascended so far, like, this person would have to change. They can't do anything but change. And that's the problem. Talk to me about this evolving and growth. The butterfly is here, which is the resurrection power. What is this? Oh, it's that kind of. The dubiety of my confusion. Spirit of doubt. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is somebody who has a spirit of doubt. They're doubting so much. They're doubting themselves. They're doubting. See, that's where this confliction is coming from. This is someone who does not feel, they're still feeling like they're not strong enough to evolve. And what can you do with that? I mean, they have a huge spirit of doubt. They need to stop doubting themselves. I mean, it's crazy. For a lot of you, if you've been doubting your journey, stop doing it now, collective. Because you're a visionary. You're in a prophetic area of change, which is totally different than just changing. What's going on is you have embarked upon a meeting with the divine here. You're under a prophetic change, which definitely could take longer than you're expecting, or things seeming off, or areas not seeming like they're adding up. And you may be feeling like that, which some of you may be sitting in the spirit of doubt about the future. But the divine is telling you that you've made it this far. This is a prophetic change. Yeah, and let nothing and no one stand in your way. That message is for you, collective. We also have at the bottom of the deck the Incertitude and the Lords of Lakes card, which is all about this being a time of uncertainty for you. Yeah, that's why this spirit of doubt is lingering in your energy. Yeah, but you need to be sure that you have all that you need to make it inside of you, to trust yourself. The divine is telling you to trust yourself. This person, we have Insanity Inspection card number 4. There's a spirit of abandonment, emptiness here. Past is haunting you. Yeah, this person, denial. This person abandoned you here. It could have caused a lot of emptiness in your world. I mean, really. Some of you may have had issues with abandonment in the past. Or just from, and definitely this person does. This person feels empty without you too. I'm picking up on that energy. They're empty. The number 3 is here, 3 of swords. Heartbreak, a lot of heartbreak. Number 4 is here. The one in the heel, that's the 4 of swords I'm picking up supernaturally here. Well, this person's one in the heel, this heartbreak between the two of you. They feel definitely abandoned. 5 of Pentacles energy I'm picking up on from this energy. Very much so abandoned. They feel abandoned because they abandoned you. And they're empty without you. Also, the 3 of Pentacles, they're empty in this situation with this third party. Yeah. Unable to move beyond the pain of your previous lives. Interjection of the cells attempting to stop you from moving forward. Yeah. Denial. This is somebody here who's been sitting in denial. Feeling abandoned. But the denial part, the denial piece, collective, is the fact that they abandoned you. That's the part. They can't project onto you the fact that they abandoned you. And they left you feeling empty when they broke your heart here. That's what happened. And now all of that energy has been transmuted back to them. So, absolutely so. What's going on for the embers of the veil? What's happening in this, regarding the collective here with this person's energy? What's going on here? Discernment and flames. Give me the whole truth and nothing but the truth. So help us divine. As it relates to my beautiful and my handsome collective one today. What's going on with my babies? What's the name? Excuse me? What's going on with my babies? Alright. Yeah, bottom of the deck. He's still in some wretched place. What I'm telling you, this person is miserable. Right? The ancient have become me. It's like they return back to their own vomit. And while they're sitting in that vomit, they're wanting to scale and renew with the passage of thoughts. What that means is someone's continuously ruminating and thinking about a new beginning. Yeah. They're continuously, that's deep in this reading here. They're distilled in some wretched place, somewhere they don't want to be. Very unhappy here. Very miserable, I'm saying. Very much so. Dipping thy feet in the blood of harbingers peace. Longing for peace. Man, look at this. Beaten by the hurricane of holy stones. Somebody's under judgment here by the divine. Yeah. Cooling the pains of the young in agony. That was sitting at the top of this deck before I shuffle. Somebody is really hurting her. This person. I'm telling you. Somebody definitely this person is being chastised by the divine here. Definitely could be over the pain they caused you. We also, right now, what am I saying? There's that denial again. Right now is the only appropriate time to detach from self-denial. To live on purpose right now is the only appropriate time to accept pain. Yeah. Lest we find ourselves amidst the divine sacred elucidation. Living within the fleeting promises of evil. Yeah, see, this person's been sitting in denial about what they've been doing and where they want to go. That's the problem. They gotta let go of what's paining them. I mean, for real. And it's everything that's going on in their life. Whatever, they return back to their vomit. This is someone here who actually escaped their pain without doing the work. And you know how, collective? When they met you. Because when they met you, they met unconditional love. They met the love of the divine. They met their true soulmate. They escaped an old version of themselves without allowing that version to die. So this is someone who still was identifying themselves with an old version of themselves. And which is why they started pantsing around and feeling like it was mundane to be with you, right? Because they didn't know anything about real decency or real self-worth or self-confidence or living authentically in your truth, which are all attributes that you have, collective. They didn't know anything about real love, somebody being selfless with their love without expecting anything back, right? You didn't have any ulterior motives or anything to gain by turning them down. You know, this is what they were used to by their family and all their exes or whoever else they dealt with. And when they met you, they simultaneously escaped their own hell. But the hell was still residing inside them. That's exactly what I'm looking at. Which is why they were continuously occluding the pains of the young in agony, because they never detached from the old version. So what they were doing, this is when we get to, when I talk about in my philosophical works, the pseudo mask, right? Because you were actually identified as everything that they were longing for, everything that they were wanting. You represented everybody that everybody else was not to them. You were their mommy. You were their daddy. You were the brother that didn't love them. You were the sister that didn't love them. The aunts that spit on their name, right? Or that talked about them like a dog. The friends that they never had, that they felt like they couldn't be themselves around, or actually talk about themselves in an enriching way. You were the ex-lover. You represented the real soulmate that none of their exes were, right? They were used to dealing with low vibrational people. But the thing of it is, because they never allowed that version of them to die, right? Which would have required them to change, move into the ascension power that you were sent into their life to become. They were yearning for the old version of themselves to be alive again, right? The part of them that was, it's like they were longing for the pain that they were actually escaping. That's what I'm saying. They were longing, they were so used to being in this pain that they identified pain, heartbreak, you know, people treating them wrong, like talking to them crazy, right? They didn't know how to be real. They had to wear that pseudo mask, right? So that's what they've been in denial about. And now this person is recognizing this, especially after being under divine judgment here. Now they're seeking after peace. The peace that passes all understanding. Now they want what the divine sent them, which was you here. Now they want it all back. Somebody's wanting to turn back the hands of time. Somebody wishes that they could do it all over again. I'm picking up that energy. It's like this person waking up to a nightmare. Cause guess why? Cause you're gone. I mean, you were their only hope. This person, I mean, there was actually, as bad as this person treated you, there was a lot of admiration here. I'm picking up on. Very much so. You're someone who's very wise. That's another thing. They trusted you. They trusted your judgment, even though they pretended like they didn't. Because that's another thing I'm picking up on, that they had trust issues. But they really actually did trust you. Actually. But they would have never let you know it. Right? Because they were leaving that reverberating door of hell open. Right? It's like the doors of heaven being open to someone. They enter, but they didn't close the door to hell. They left both doors open to hell, so that when they decided to leave heaven, they would go back to hell, and then want to enter back into. I mean, this is what I'm saying. It's like somebody wanting to go back and forth between heaven and hell. How did they come up with that? Well, let me go over here and play around with the angels for a minute. And then when I get, well, it's too mundane over here. You know, they praise and we ain't got time. That's too boring. So let me go back over here with Satan and, you know, do my little threesomes and foursomes and, you know, whatever. And be in hell for me, because that's what I'm used to. It's like, how did they come up there? They're going to go back and forth between heaven and hell. Oh, God. Now they're wanting to dwell in the meekness of warm waters. Yes, what am I saying? There's that dualistic nature right there. We have dwelling in the meekness of one waters and also shrinking in the cumbering of waters. What am I? There it is right there. They don't know whether they want to soar or whether they want to fall in the swamp. That's exactly what's going on here. That's that dualistic nature. This is somebody here who would like to betwixt themselves between heaven and earth, between heaven and hell. And that doesn't work. You can't even get to the north node unless you leave the south node forever. Like, they are getting there, right? Everything, oh God, everything, every living thing is consumed with every dead thing. Everything around this person is dying off. Like, everything that they're doing, everything, that's what they're seeing. As long as they sit in this denial, everything they touch, everything they do, everybody they're involved with is a dead situation. I mean, for real. It's all for nothing. For real. Seeking truth. Seeking requires truth. With this knowledge, let us be circumspect not to entreaty ourselves to meet wisdom at the sure lines of truth. Surely we must ask ourselves, have I sat upon the seat of my soul in churning, lest we may have an opportunity to meet the facsimile of self, a tragedy to behold. Yeah, this is someone here who's definitely suffering over waking up to who they really truly are and what they've been truly doing to destroy their own life. Yeah, living among the sacred places made clear within. Yeah, this is someone here who's been reflecting on their decisions here, reflecting on that energy. We have that same chorus, shrinking in the cumbering of waters. They're reflecting on the tragedy that has now become their life. Absolutely here. And that's because they've been under judgment here. For whom have come to know thyself in all thy faces. Yeah. This person is being taught several lessons here by the divine, so that they can come into a true knowledge of who they truly are. Be not discouraged, for the sand of thy places speak your name. This is the individual here who was being called by the divine. You could have said that to this individual at some point during your relationship, that they were called to greatness, that the divine called them out. This is the individual where the divine called them out of the depths of hell. Who am I speaking to? I really hope this cross watcher is watching. The divine called you out, sir or ma'am. The divine called you to your greatness. They were not supposed to dwindle in this hell. This is somebody here who was being gifted by the divine and they rejected it. They were not meant to be in this place in their life. Not at all. Which is why they're still accruing the pains of the young in agony. Talk to me about this pain. In the eyes of mourning. Yeah, this is somebody waking up here to a truth. That they're hammering the bricks of sickness in the reverse. Yeah, they're waking up here. That they can no longer allow the pain of their past to destroy their life. Surrounding you are the spirits whom shield the ghosts that bind. There's some form here, after they pass some type of test here, if they allow, the divine is working on protecting this for this individual. Trying to get them to see that they need to get out of a dead situation here. Like, for real. that they've been in denial about. This individual, they've been in denial about what they're involved in that's been causing them a great deal of pain. And it's a dead situation, everything in their life. And the divine is trying to protect them from this. But they have to be willing to go through the lesson of the journey and pass the test. I'm seeing that. They have to come out of this denial. I see them coming out. Living among the sacred places made clear within. Somebody is very aware here. There's a lot of awareness here. Awareness to the fact that they haven't been holding themselves accountable. So this denial that they've been in. About themselves, about you, about everything. This is very clear. Bottom of the deck. About their pride. Pride in pursuit of wild horses whom have run their course. This is over. The way that this person's been living, the divine is bringing it to a close. They're going to, at this stage of the game in this individual's life, they're going to have to choose whether they want to live or whether they want to die. Because this, at the core of this, is if they keep on this journey, they're going to shorten the span of their life. That's what I'm saying. This is very serious. This person, they're going to either have to choose the divine or choose Satan. That's what I'm saying here. Because the divine has said time is up. Okay? Because the divine is not going to allow this person to keep doing what they're doing and keep getting away with it. And not at all. Not especially with the hurricane of holy stones. The divine is definitely angry. So I am saying that. But yet still trying to protect this person from their self. That's what I'm saying. Talk to me about Harbinger's peace. What's going on here? We have the Knight of Wands. There's forward movement here. Bottom of the deck. We have the Seven of Swords to the Nine of Pentacles. Ace of Blades in the reverse. Five of Pentacles. This is someone here who definitely has been deceiving themselves. Especially by being in this flighty energy. Yeah. And they also lie about who they are. And they lie about what they have. And this is another thing that they're tired of. This is somebody who in the past was a very untruthful person. All they do is lie, lie, lie. And because of that, they always end up in ruin. And the Five of Pentacles in it. Energy. Feeling very weak. Feeling like they can't win for losing. Justice card in reverse. Always playing the juggling act. They juggled you and lost you. I mean, I'm saying that too. They definitely didn't work on you. Then that's why they feel abandoned. And they put themselves in this abandonment. With the Strength card in the reverse. They wouldn't let their ego go. They were sitting in this player energy. Talk to me about the Knight of Wands. In regards to, they're definitely wanting to come your way, though, for some type of peace here. Why is the Knight of Wands here? Three of Cups. Yeah. They want to come in and have a new celebratory beginning here with you. They're letting go of some type of fear. They're letting go of the fear of walking away from something. They're walking away from something here for a new beginning. Ace of this. Yeah. communication coming in. They're walking away. Also with the Three of Cups here, this could be the third party. They're walking away from this third party. Something that they thought was going to be some good situation. It's not. They're not happy there. They're walking away, Eight of Cups. For a new beginning, Ace of Discs. There's communication coming in with the Eight of Wands here. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, they're communicating with this third party that they don't want to get to them anymore. There's a betrayal. Queen of Wands in reverse to the Ten of Swords. This third party definitely betrayed them. And I'm getting this energy of them hating this third party. Even more so than they hate themselves for betraying you to be with this third party. Talk to me about beaten by the hurricane of holy stones. Seven of Swords in the reverse. The Nine of Swords. This person is very stressed out about, man, and they're under judgment here over deceiving you. Like they're in an inescapable, like the divine won't let them forget about it. Until they come in, and this Nine of Swords depicted here is the Ace of Swords. They have to face the truth about them deceiving you. This is the King of Wands showing up at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, they walked away from you. They betrayed you. Yeah, about a betrayal. Nine of Wands. They victimized themselves via their manipulation and their dark ways. Eight of Cups again. This is somebody who's manifesting, walking back to you. This is somebody who walked away from you. We have the Eight of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups twice here. They walked away from you, and they're now walking away from something or someone to walk back to you for a new beginning. Ace of Discs. They have to face you and face this betrayal. This is what's in their head right now. They're returning. They got to talk to you about how they deceived you. They got to correct this with the Seven of Swords in the reverse. They're also concerned with, see, the thing of it is that they know they can't come in with some strategy. They're not going to be able to come in with a strategy here. I'm saying that too. You're being protected from that with the Holy Stone showing up here. They cannot come in with a strategy or some plan or whatever. Or think of some way. They have to come in and face this truth. Talk to me about cooling the pains of the young in agony. We have the Five of Cups. A lot of regret for causing, what am I saying? A lot of regret regarding you here with the Queen of Discs. Yeah, they're definitely letting go of some type of fear here, hoping things will turn in their favor. The Wheel of Fortune here with the Four of Pentacles, definitely holding on to this love with you. My gosh. The Two of Cups, Ace of Wands. This person is in love with you. They want a new beginning here. Four of Wands. This could definitely be somebody you're married to, or you were in a committed relationship with her. I mean, for real. They're regret here. Why is the Five of Cups here? Missing you. Wow, they've been dealing with somebody. Whole time they've been dealing with this person that came in between you two. They've been missing you. Like, for real. They definitely view this person that they've been dealing with as a snake. We have the Three of Wands. Why is the Three of Wands here? We have the Eight of Wands. This person is heading your way to communicate. I see communication coming in here. They miss you too much. Like, this person misses you way too much to not communicate with you. I see them coming in with to take the risk here to come in. Two of Swords. Six of Swords. They're moving forward here. Ten of Pentacles. Wanting to come home. Talk to me about this denial. Nine of Cups. Yeah, they're tired. They're letting go. They're accepting this denial about what it is they truly want. And like I said, this person could have thought they wanted to return back to their own vomit, but that's not what they wanted. This is a wish fulfillment here. And their wish fulfillment is to return back to this Ten of Pentacles. Right here. Their destiny. They're wanting this back with you. This is marriage, family, home. Valet of this. An offer coming in. They definitely feel like they were very selfish when they took this offer. And it was a very low offer that they took. They were very selfish in the past here. All these cups are empty. Which is further indicating that this was a dead situation. Which is why the regret is here. Emperor in the reverse. Yeah. They were accepting, they were in denial about who they were. With the Emperor in the reverse. This was somebody who was very selfish, very egotistical. And they rejected your love with the Ace of Cups and Ace of Goblets in the reverse. And they were very promiscuous with the Valet of Wands. Yeah, that's the thing. They were holding back their love, only giving you so much attention, especially with the Valet of Wands. Now all they want is your love. This Two of Cups and this Ace of Wands. Yeah, but now see, that's the thing they can't take. They couldn't take you giving them a run for their money. Like, they turned their back on you, so you turn your back on them. Empress in the reverse. Like, for real. They made you turn your back on them because they were selfish. And this is somebody who was trying to control you for all the wrong reasons. They weren't trying to take control over the part that they needed to, right? Which would be them aiding in this relationship moving to the next stage, right? Or trying to be a power couple. It's like they were trying to, bring you down a notch to their level. That's what I'm saying. They were wanting to bring you down to their level in order to keep you. But you weren't going to do that. You are the two of you supposed to be a power couple. Talk to me about every living thing is consumed with every dead thing. Dead situation. Not only is this whatever they're doing dead, this old version of them is a dead situation. Like, it needs to die. This could definitely have been like a narcissist too. Somebody who had narcissistic tendencies. They would push all emotions away. Like, anything but open up. We had a high priestess. They know that's them knowing, without a shadow of a doubt, that whatever they're doing, all this old version of themselves, all of it is a dead situation. It needs to die. Absolutely. They've been under an illusion. Yeah. This person, I just keep seeing them coming your way here. Coming in with the offer. Ace of Wands, a passion, a new beginning. But you knew, give me one more for the high priestess. You knew that this person was trying to go and have some new beginning with the Empress in the reverse. Somebody who definitely couldn't hold a candle to you. At all. This was somebody who was definitely a karmic. This is a karmic situation. The Jezebel. The one that brings your life down to nothing. Keeps you stuck in the South Node. You knew all this about this person. You knew what was going on. You're the high priestess. I've been in reverse. You knew it wasn't going to work. Whatever this relationship they tried to get into, you knew it wasn't ordained. You knew it wasn't going to work. It was something that they did out of ego. Pure ego and spitefulness. So it was some type of strategic, some plan they had in order to make them look good. This is image. 8 of Pentacles to the 9 of Cups. And it was all bad, just as in the reverse. It blew up in their face. They call themselves trying to spite you or whatever. Because you wouldn't lower yourself to the version of them that they were in. How are you getting ready to lower somebody that's on a prophetic change? What are they talking about? They obviously didn't know anything about spirituality or anything. This is somebody who was definitely very, non-spiritual. This was that's another thing. You had a high priestess and a Hierophant in the reverse. This is somebody who was amongst the dead and you were amongst the very living. Like, you two were two totally different. This was somebody who did not believe in God, did not believe in spirituality, did not believe in hope, promise, faith. They didn't have any. This is someone who was very evil. You were somebody who was very wise, who was aligned with the divine. You always had a higher calling here. You were somebody you were actually a representative of the divine. You're a high priestess, a real high priestess. I'm saying, you're somebody here who can see the devil from 8 million miles away. I mean, what's going on here? You guys were definitely unequally yoked due to this person not letting go of the version of them that needed to die. That's what I'm saying. They were steady trying to go back, open the doors of hell. See, this is somebody here who wanted to also get you to stop believing in the divine and start serving the devil with them. I'm picking up on that energy. Queen of Wands. Whoever this person is, whatever was going to work. That's what I'm saying. This Queen of Wands, whoever this person was that they were dealing with, it was never going to work out. Never. Talk to me about this tragedy. And also, I'm saying a lot of you could have been spiritually led to end this commitment with this person. Because it was a dead situation. You have the Hermit card in the reverse. Yeah, they definitely don't like themselves. This is someone here who does not like what they see in the mirror. Knight of Wands. There it is again. This Knight of Wands energy. They do not like this person that they are at all. This is somebody here who does. There's a lot of self-hatred here. They're hating what they have witnessed, what they awakened to about themselves. They hate. They despise it. 4 of Pentacles. They're holding back for a new beginning. I keep saying that, to move forward here. 9 of Swords. This is all they think about. King of Wands. This is a fire sign. Definitely could be. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. A lot of fire. This could definitely be, this could be a fire sign, earth sign dynamic. I'm picking up, some of you could definitely have been an earth sign. And this person is a fire sign. But of course it could be any signs, but I am picking that up heavily. But there's something here about this individual seeing themselves for who they are. And they don't like what they see. And it's definitely somebody who was on the big hog, like thinking they're a big dog from the park, or I don't know. But now they can't unsee themselves for who they are. I mean, really. Because now, everything's gone bad. So, all they got is time to sit up and think about everything they did to get themselves here. So, what's this? 4 of Swords. Yeah, this is somebody wanting to heal. Heal things with you. They want to do better for themselves. Yeah, they definitely, yeah. Queen of Blades. It's like they don't, yeah, because now we got, okay, you got the king of this. In between the king of this and the queen of this, is the queen of blades in the reverse. It's like this person, they're wanting to be, they don't want to talk to you until they heal from something here. Or until they fake, there's definitely this person, or also them wanting to get past your boundaries here in order to have a conversation with you about healing things with you. I'm picking up, and can give me another one for the Four Swords. They definitely view you as their soulmate. And there's also something, but they're moving from this Emperor in the reverse and this Knight of Wands energy, or excuse me, King of Wands energy, into the King of Pentacles. The King of this. Is there something about this person wanting to be loyal to you? Give you the same amount of loyalty you give them? Or matching your energy? I'm saying. Eight of Wands, communication. I'm telling you. Or this person is holding on to you. They're definitely coming in here to have a conversation about this. About what's been broken. About them. They wish they never would have deceived you. Like, for real. What's that? Oh. What do they want to communicate about, Spirit? What's this communication coming in? Definitely they're wanting to communicate. They're just all flipped over. They want to communicate about healing things with you. They want to heal for this new beginning. Ace of this. What am I saying, y'all? They're releasing something here. They're releasing whatever it is that was given in Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. They're releasing a version of themselves. This version, this Wheel of Fortune in the reverse and the Justice in the reverse, they're releasing this. In order they can get this, they're working to heal themselves for this new beginning. I mean, for real. Ten of Wands again. There's major release going on here. Oh, look at this Four of Cups. They're missing you. There's something also here too, collective, about you increasing this person's self-worth or increasing their power on the inside. You make this person feel strong. Talk to me about this. Yeah, there it is. That's why they showed up. Right here, we have hammering the bricks of sickness in the reverse. They're definitely letting go here of something. What is this? They're letting go. Further confirmation on them letting go. Six of Wands. Yeah. They're letting go of this need for attention, excessive need for attention. See, this is the way of being. This is somebody here who, like I said, has very low self-worth. Or were very much so big on image. That's another thing they're letting go of. It's a sickness. This person trying to keep up some type of image. Or, be in this prideful energy. Or needing excessive attention. Codependency issues. They're letting go of this. Yeah, Knight of Blades. All this impulsive decision making. Flighty energy. Always working, playing behind somebody's back. All this kind of stuff. Snaking people. Seven of Pentacles. Bad investments. That they don't think about until after they do it. I mean, they're letting there's a version of this person dying off. This is very big here. Talk to me about this Six of Wands. They're letting it go because they want your attention. Yeah, there it is. They're holding on to you. And they know, unless they let this go, they're not going to get a new beginning with you. Talk to me about the spirits who shield the ghost that bind. There's a protection or armor here. Also, there could be, this person has been fighting against changing. There's something major here about this person fighting tooth and nail about changing. Like, under the wrong influences. Like, oh man, this is somebody here who really, I'm picking up on, could have even believed in the devil. Like, this is somebody who could have worshipped Satan with the Emperor in the reverse and the Hierophant in the reverse. I'm really picking up on that. You were really this person's protection. You were actually guiding this person away from them. You were protecting them from themselves. I mean, this is really deep right here when you get to this energy. You were fighting this person's battle for them. For real, for real. This is somebody here who definitely could have, like I say, worshipped the devil. Like, into some evil practices or, like, for real. This is deeper and worse than, like, spell work. This is somebody who really could have, like, given themselves over to the devil. Like, actually worship the devil. They gave themselves up as a sacrifice. With the 9 of Cups to the Emperor in the reverse. What is this about, Spirit? Man, 3 of Swords, you guys. They're being protected from this third party as well. There's something about this, when they sacrifice them, it's like they sacrifice themselves to this third party. What is this? That was part of them dealing with this third party. They had to sacrifice themselves. Oh my God, they are so angry. There's a lot of heartbreak here. No why. They're very heartbroken on the defense. Like, they're heartbroken and angry too, because they know they caused you to block them out. You know, you could definitely have your guards up to them. That's because they've been in this unhealed energy. What is this heartbreak about? Why is the 3 of Swords here? Valet of Goblets. That's the Page of Goblets. They're heartbroken and wanting to apologize about juggling you with another option, because you were always the one in their heart. Yeah. They're feeling very defeated here over this ending. This person is, my gosh, you guys, this person is in love with you. Ace of Cups. This is someone here who loves you very deeply. They're never going to be able to get over you. I'm not saying that anytime soon. 5, 6, 7 of Swords. This person deceived you. They were lying to themselves. This person deceived you, who is madly and deeply in love with you. 7 of Swords to the King of Wands. They were deceived. They deceived themselves out of this love. That's why they're so angry. And now they want to heal things with you. I mean, that's all over this. They want to come back and apologize for breaking your heart. That's what this is about. With this 3 of Swords to the Valet of Goblets, this person wants to apologize for breaking your heart. Shattering your heart into pieces here. So you go to 5 of Pentacles. They know they lost you like this. They could have tried to break you down spiritually too. There's something about this person hating your spirituality, or they were trying to come up against your spirituality. They wanted you to abandon your spirituality or abandon your connection to the divine. But they couldn't move you. They couldn't shake you. They couldn't do it. And they know that's how they end up losing you. This is definitely, it's like a war between heaven and hell. And they definitely lost the fight here. Like they can never stop you from serving the divine. What? Talk to me about the 5 of Pentacles. They lost out big time on a divine connection. And they're wanting to come back and apologize for breaking your heart, collective. They feel definitely there's this, the abandonment. I mean, I'm seeing abandonment all over this. Wasn't that up here? I know I saw that earlier. Yeah, they're definitely leaving something out in the cold here. You have the Eight of Cups. Something that's not serving them. So yeah, they don't feel loved. They're leaving. This is a dead situation. There is no love. Ace of Goblins in the reverse to the Justice card in reverse. And the Devil? Oh my God. King of Goblins in the reverse. This is all bad. Like, they're leaving something behind her. They're very clear about how they showed up in this relationship with you. Like, especially with the sacred places made clear within. This is somebody here. Also, I'm getting self-review all over this. Like, this is somebody who was not willing to go deep with you. Like, not in the past. They were incapable of doing that. What I'm saying, this is somebody here who was definitely deeply connected to the devil. Absolutely. In the past here. There's no way that this person could have, and at the stage they were in, been loyal to you. Yeah. King of Discs in the reverse. There's no way. That's what it's saying here. They were always stepping out on you. There's the Emperor in the reverse again. That's them serving the devil side of themselves. And that's definitely what they brought to the table to you. Like, they tried to, that's what I'm saying. Like, I keep saying that. They were trying to alter they were trying to break, there it is, Nine of Pentacles. They were trying to break you down, or break you down into a version of yourself, yeah. They wanted you to release your faith, release your confidence, release all your destiny in order to put you, it's like, I don't know why I just heard the Queen of the Damned. It's like they wanted you to be in some type of a Hellenistic throne with them. Like this person who was actually controlling this individual was some type of high-ranking demon here. I'm picking up on this energy now. And it's like they were wanting you to be like their queen or their demonic wife. This demon that was inhabiting their body was wanting you to be in a soul tie with this person. This is getting very deep here at this point. They were wanting you to relinquish your divinative rights by the dominions of God. They wanted you to relinquish that. And they wanted you to serve them with the devil. Here, this is a masculine I'm picking up on. And it could be, like I say, it always could be male or female. But I am picking up on that. And this was much deeper than the surface. This was some type of high-ranking demon that was possessing this person's body in the past here. But there's been a major shift here because the divine took control over this. Talk to me about this Eight of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. Queen of Goblins in the reverse. My God. Yeah, they wanted you to take the form of an identity here. It's like they couldn't connect to you. This demon couldn't connect to you, to your lineage. And they were trying to get you to take on the identity of their wife in hell, some type of high-ranking demon. But this demon couldn't come through you. This king, there's some type of kingdom, some Hellenistic kingdom. I'm picking up on that energy. This is a specific message for somebody. And this demon that was possessing your person's body, their wife that had died, that was in hell here, was trying to take over possession of your body, and they were supposed to take over your identity. in order for the two of them to be together. That's what was going on here. I'm saying that very much so. I don't know who that message is for. But this was a high-ranking demon. This was much deeper than the surface here. But they're very particular about this is that they had to be a chosen one. They had to be a divine being, which is what you were, collective, in order for this destiny swap to take place. That's why this demon was after you so hard here, through this person. And they have to, very much so, the wife of this demon had to take over. They had to take over a chosen person's life. And the demon that possessed your person, they had to be somebody here who was broken. Somebody who was beaten down by life. Somebody who gave up hope. Somebody who sacrificed themselves over to the devil. That's why the two of you met. That's why it felt like, it's literally like the two of you were complete opposites. It's like the devil falling in love with the angel, or the demon, the fallen angel, falling in love with an angel from heaven. It's that dynamic where the two, there was supposed to be this big swap of identities in order for the two of these demons to be reunited here. And they needed the power. That's why this is so deep. This is a lot coming out here today. Because your person was actually destined for greatness. But they took a different route. Both of you took two different routes here. In two different time spans. But you came together in this lifetime. And this was all some type of twisted plan here of the devil. Of this demon. A high-ranking demon here. Two high-ranking demons. A feminine demon and a masculine demon here. But this feminine demon was unsuccessful with taking over your body. It was impossible. It was impossible. The divine was never going to allow that to happen. Absolutely at all. And this was not supposed to be this. Your person was allowed to be tried, all just for the divine to come back and take back control over their life. This is way deeper than the surface here. King of Dis in the reverse. Seven of Wands. Talk to me about this Queen of Goblets in the reverse. They're letting go of this person. Whoever this is. And I don't know why, but this is a very deep reading here today. Because this third party, whoever they are, I'm getting the energy of, this is a love triangle from the past. Like a past life. There's a spiteful feminine, a karmic feminine, that was who was jealous of the wife of this demon. This is all a past life issue going on here. And they came in the form of this third party, which is why your person has felt attached to this third party, you guys. That's why they couldn't let them go, right? That's why they kept, because this was the third wheel in this marriage from a past life, or this connection here between demons. And they were trying to take you over, or take this person over. Take possession. That's what it was. They were trying to take possession over your person by witchcraft, by spell work, so that this high-ranking demon would never be able to find their wife, or it wouldn't work. I'm picking up on that energy very much so here, collective. King of Blades, there they are. And the Empress. What am I saying? This is a marriage from a past life. You have the Empress here. And you have the Two of Pentacles. Nine of Wands. Talk to me about this Queen of Cups and Goblets in the reverse. Somebody, a diabolical female energy. Valet of this. Somebody down and dirty, man. Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, they were trying to destiny swap with you. There it is. Oh my gosh. The devil and the Ten of Pentacles. My God, this is crazy. Seven of Swords in the reverse. It was a plan. I'm telling you guys, this was a strategic plan. The Seven of Swords in the reverse did not fall through. The destiny swap did not take place. I'm telling you, this is deep right here. There was an attempt to destiny swap her. Very much so. And it did not work. Not at all. There it is again. Eight of Pentacles. Oh my God. What am I saying? It was a plan on you. Eight of Pentacles to the High Priestess. You were way too smart. Way too tapped in here. King of Blades. There they are again. Way too, yeah. They also want to talk to you about this too. Talk to me about this Two of Pentacles. Four of Cups. I'm telling you guys, they've made a decision here. This person's missing you, and they're coming in to talk to you about a new beginning. Nine of Pentacles. Oh my God. They want to talk to you about this betrayal. I keep saying it. This is definitely somebody who lost their position with you. Most definitely. That's now wanting to move forward. Yeah, you moved away from this. They betrayed you. They're wanting to move. Let me see. Five. This is the Seven of Swords. This is somebody who deceived you. They betrayed you and they deceived you. They want to talk about this. You're single, you're happy, you're doing good without them. But this person definitely can, this person is still in love with you with the Ace of Goblets. Somebody who definitely deceived you, betrayed you, and was not loyal to you. Valet of Blades. They're watching you. They're looking for, what they're looking for is a new beginning here. They're looking to heal things with you. Four of Swords. And this is the King of Wands, like I keep saying. They're working to heal themselves to feel strong enough to come towards you. Talk to me about the Empress. There you are. With your angel wings. A divine being. Two of Wands. King of Wands. You definitely may be deciding at some point. There's the King of Wands again. On which direction to take dealing with this person. On whether or not you want to accept their offer of a new beginning. But I do see the Wheel of Fortune here. That's also speaking to destiny here. Wheel of Fortune is definitely, why is the Wheel of Fortune here? That's definitely looking good. Temperance. Things balancing out. Why is Temperance here to the Wheel of Fortune? Seven of Cups. You could definitely be weighing your options here. Or whether or not you want to give this person another chance. You definitely could be open and at least hearing them out. That's what you're going to be worried about is whether or not they're still holding on to this other option or holding on to options. Or you could be worried about this person only coming back because this love situation that they were involved in didn't pan out or work out for them. But you definitely, if they want it, I see you saying that they're going to have to fight for it. They're going to have to be willing to fight for you to win you back, or fight for your love, or prove themselves to you. That's what I'm saying. King of Goblins. They definitely, yeah. They definitely love her. Talk to me about the King of Goblins. Ace of Wands. What am I saying here? This person is coming in here. This person is in love with you. The lovers. Them choosing you or choosing this love that they have. They're choosing them going to a new beginning with you. There's a plan going on behind the scenes, but there's no movement yet. But this person is definitely, they're definitely afraid you won't move forward. I mean, so. Tell me about the lovers, Gemini energy. Yeah, they were definitely, I'm seeing a succubus here. They were definitely dealing with a mermaid here. Or a mermaid. Could have been dealing with. King of Goblins in the reverse. Sun in the reverse. 5 of Tower. Queen of Blades. What I see you being worried about is this person flip-flopping on you. That's what you're worried about. Like, if you take a new beginning with this person, you know, you feel like they're going to come in, tell you what you want to hear, you know, be very lovey-dovey with you, and then turn back into this little male mermaid or this, you know, succubus or incubus energy and close off on you. Close their emotions off on you while they suck your energy dry. You're worried about being very unhappy. If you take a new beginning with them, you're very worried about what this person's not telling you, or, you know, not seeing everything you need to see and it turning into a tower for you. You're definitely worried about you regretting taking them back if you do. That's what you feel like. That you may end up regretting it. Talk to me about this person. What's their deal? What are their intentions? This King of Wands. What are their true intentions? Queen of Blades. 5 of Wands. They're wanting to fight to break down your walls here. Fight to break down. What is this about? 5 of Swords. Oh, I don't like this. 10 of Cups. Judgment in the reverse. Two of Wands. High Priestess. See, that's what I'm saying. It's just, it's like, they're going to be trying to, like, defend themselves. You know, you may, because they know you know a lot. See, that's the problem. They know you know. They feel like you know too much about what's happened or what's going on with them. You keep showing up as the High Priestess. Some of you could be readers or very psychic. I'm saying. There's this energy about this person trying to defend themselves to you. Ace of Goblets. They're gonna be trying to defend themselves or fight for your love. That's what I'm saying. At first, when I was looking at it, I thought it was gonna be like this person trying to cause some type of conflict. But what this really is this person feeling defeated because they chose another path over you. And they're going to be trying to come in. They feel defeated because they put you in a competition too that they now regret. So they're going to be coming in trying to fight to win you back here. 9 of Wands. With the Ace of Goblets and the High Priestess. There's also this energy about this person having a difficult time winning you back because, I mean, you're definitely loving on yourself. Like you're protecting yourself. You're protecting your heart. That's the thing. This person knows you're protecting your heart. And it's a sad thing that because you're protecting your heart from them. Like, you know, which is their karma for deceiving you. And cheating on you. Which is all they think about now. All they think about is this commitment with you. Like, this is somebody who's going to be trying to fight tooth and nail to get back in your world, her. For real, collective. They're going to be fighting tooth and nail. And the minute here is going to get to where this person can't take it no more. Like, for real. And they're going to be trying to fight tooth and nail to win you back here. With Leo Wands. Yeah, here they come. There it is. 10 of Cups. They're coming your way here for the 10 of Cups. I'm telling you. A lot of emotions here going on. Any energy. Oh, I'm at 140, hour 14 minutes, y'all. Okay, let me go ahead and end the reading. I love you guys so much. Love and limits to all my babies out there. Choose this hour to love yourself, mercilessly, and of course, never look back. Choose this hour to recognize that you alone are worthy. And you are validated for exactly where it is you are. And of course, where it is you came out of. Recognize this very moment that you are a walking, breathing miracle in motion. And the divine loves you. I love you. And you are a blessing to this universe. And this very earth realm existence that we are a part of at this time. Allow yourself to be healed. Allow yourself to be whole. And allow yourself the leniency to be direct in your approach to life and give yourself grace because no one is perfect and we all fall short of what the divine will have us do. And but the real greatness is the power of your spiritual womb, which allows us to make it out of a dead situation. So with that being stated, I love you all so much. Blessings and abundance to you all on your magnificent journey called your life. And of course, I can't wait to see my babies. Pretty soon, hugs and kisses. And I will see my lovies later on. Toodles.